here from Florida, and let me tell you what, it is hot down here. I don't know how any of y'all live down here, but it's hot. I got me a 6.0 Powerstroke Excursion here. She's got a lift kit. She's on 35s. She's for sale. Let's just call it a fire sale.
This is going on Rusty Judgment.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome back to Rusty Judgment. Driving the excursion, leaving Florida. It's all done. I'm not gonna lie, I'm terrified right now that I'm not gonna make it home with this thing, or it's gonna break down on me in the middle of nowhere. Since that seems to be kind of what it does. But I'm by myself, which is what really makes it scary. I'm just gonna put some miles between me and South Florida right now. It's about, I think it's 5 o'clock. Ended the last video at 1 o'clock, so it's been 4 hours since then. Now I'm finally leaving. So yeah, let's see if I can make it home. All right, it's been 30 minutes. The excursion's still running fine so far. I'm still not any less nervous. Trying to take it really easy. I was super hard on this on the test drive to try and make sure that if it broke then. And now I am babying it. So I'm gonna baby it for the next several days until I get home. But right now we're just gonna see how far we get. All the temps and everything look good. It sounds good. I have a check engine light on, which was not on when it broke down. But I scanned it myself and I got a glow plug cylinder 4. So I'm not gonna worry about it. A glow plug's not gonna prevent it from running well. It's just for cold starts. So I'm not gonna worry about that right now. All right, it is 10 p.m. I made it to Jacksonville, Florida. I was in Fort Myers. I don't know if I said that. So I made it from Fort Myers to Jacksonville. I'm gonna go see if I can get a hotel room for the night. I have not called, but there's 3 hotels right here, so hopefully one's got a room. We'll get some sleep and then do this again tomorrow. Morning. What the heck is... Look at these guys right here. Just strolling down the road right here. I'm just gonna sneak around back then. Sorry, that was random. They're still just kind of just doing their thing. All right, morning. Let's go see how the excursion starts this morning. It's still here. Oh, did I mention this thing's for sale if anyone's curious? Let's see how it starts this morning. Oh, it started. All right. Good news. All right, now I need to swing by Harbor Freight because I have no tools. I have the drawers in the back here, but I unloaded all those before we left just to make sure I didn't lose them. So I need to pick up some tools. Then we need to swing over to Savannah, just outside of Savannah, pick up a U-Haul trailer and pick up something to go on the U-Haul trailer. I'm heading to an undisclosed location to go look at a vehicle of a brand that I own, but I've never looked at one of these before. I have some dreams and some envisions, so we're gonna go check this thing out, see if it's worth buying, and better yet, see if it's worth coming back down from Minnesota to pick up, because I currently cannot pick this vehicle up as we are here with our camper. I don't know when this video is going to come out as relation to when I filmed this. So we'll see. Check it out. All right, we're just about here. It's fairly remote. It's pretty out here, but it's super remote. And nobody wanted to come with me. I have all the kids and Dawn at the back of the campsite. Nobody wanted to accompany me, so yeah, we'll check this thing out when we get there. Alright, so here we got core supports, got rod. Oh man, Dawn's gonna be not super happy. It's actually not in bad shape for what it is. Should we just LS swap this thing? Alright, well, let's be honest, guys. The channel's called Rusty Judgment for a reason. We just made another Rusty Judgment. Seriously. Dawn was okay with me coming to look at this. She's not gonna agree with it once she sees it. Alright, so it's been a couple days since we talked last. I got back with the engine parts from the Bronco that I got. I showed it all to Dawn. She was super impressed. Her first statement when I showed her the totes that we brought back, that I brought back, she was like, oh, more bins of stuff. And I was like, Dawn, don't worry about it, don't worry about it. They're using the container method. Like, we're just all just in containers. So, to kind of simplify some of this stuff, because I had the engine in a plastic bag back here, the block, and you don't want it to get rusty or anything like that. So what I did, because we're still camping, is, here, hold on. I opened up this side bin over here and cleaned it out a little bit, and now we've got an engine block and all the internals. The intake is down back behind here, so this is kind of the 351 Windsor right here. I left the heads down there because I think we may end up getting some different heads for this engine. Either some like used heads I'll find, or I may just find some aluminum heads to go on the block. But the idea is I'll build the entire engine, get it painted, totally assembled before I go back down to get the Bronco, because the Excursion is in South Florida, busted with we don't know what. So whenever that is complete, I'll go back down and I will pick up the Excursion, and then I will also get the Bronco and pull the Bronco home, or haul the Bronco home. I gotta run into Harbor Freight, get some tools in case I need to work on this thing. I just need like a generic kit, and then I need some straps and receiver hitch, because I took all that stuff out when we were down in Florida, just so the toolboxes in the back were empty. So I gotta grab just some stuff here, and we gotta go get a U-Haul trailer. But I started thinking about what it is I gotta do when we get into just outside of Savannah. And then it dawned on me that I never even thought about the width. So we're picking up a 1990 Ford Bronco with no motor. The motor is in my garage at home. I built the motor. I picked up all the pieces when we were down here, bought the Bronco, and then when I came back to get the Excursion, my plan was to swing in and grab the Bronco and trailer that home. I was always concerned about the length, because U-Haul trailers, like the car trailers, are really short, but the length is fine. I totally spaced out thinking about the width of the trailer. So the U-Haul trailer is 69 inches wide. That's like the deck width, which is narrow. And then I Googled how wide is a 1990 Ford Bronco, and that's 69 inches. The problem is this has wider tires on it. And I don't know if when it says 69 inches, if that's like edge of the body or if that's tires. So I was originally gonna get a trailer on my way up to Savannah so that I could just go straight to this house, pick it up and take off. But I think what I'm gonna do now, because I don't know the width of this Bronco, is I'm gonna drive to that house, measure how wide it is, and then decide what we're gonna do. If it's too wide, I don't really know what I'm gonna do. We're here. We're just gonna measure how wide this thing is and then figure out what we're gonna end up doing for a trailer. I'll spin you around and show it to you. It's nothing spectacular. Woo! Brick nose Bronco. Alright, well, as luck would have it, it is 80 inches wide. That is significantly wider than I need it to be. So I got to do some figuring here and decide what we're going to do here. So it's not going to fit on a U-Haul trailer. It's like 12 inches too wide, which I can't believe that I didn't even think of that. I've ran into this problem before on my own trailers with widths, but so I didn't even think that it was too wide. Now I'm looking at doing a U-Haul dolly. That would mean 2 really crappy tires are on the ground. I called around to a bunch of U-Hauls. None of them can tell me. First off, a bunch of them didn't have any U-Haul dollies available. And then the ones that did cannot tell me how wide the dollies are. To know if it'll fit, if it'll even work, if I can even bring this back, or if I should just head home and leave it again or not. So I gotta drive an hour because we're kind of in the sticks in Georgia right now. So I gotta drive an hour to go and find the nearest U-Haul dealer that had 2 different sizes of dollies. Again, they can't and won't tell me how wide they are, so I have to come measure them myself. So, yay. Alright, it's been an hour. I finally got to the U-Haul place, so let's see if I made a terrible decision or not, if this is gonna fit or not. Alright, this one's looking pretty darn narrow. No, this will not fit on that one. These any wider? Ooh, this one looks wider. Oh man, Tom, your judgment is all off. That's exactly the same. Alright, I'm gonna go measure a trailer. Oh, the trailer is wide enough. Yeah, buddy, we're getting the trailer. Alright, well that trailer is gonna work, but that one is apparently already rented out in an hour. So they're sending me down the road to another U-Haul store that we reserved the trailer, so hopefully they got what I need and I can just hook up and get the heck out of here. I found the correct U-Haul. They are actually closed right now. They will be back open at 1 o'clock. Apparently they take lunch off. So since they're taking lunch, I'm gonna go grab some lunch. Rumble strips. All right, we're just about back to the Bronco. It's been about 4 hours since I was there originally, which is super disappointing because I was planning on making some good time. But so it's about 2:30 now. I'm just about back to the Bronco. I'm gonna try and get this thing loaded up as fast as I can. There's no one there to my knowledge, so I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get this thing up and onto the trailer by myself. It's getting late in the day. I want to get some miles between me and where I'm at. I need to get, so today is Wednesday. I need to get home tomorrow night. Not super late because Dawn and I have to finish recording our video for Friday. So yeah, so my goal is to get home tomorrow night, not in like the middle of the night, but if you do the math, there's not much time there for incidentals or sleep. We're gonna have to wheel her a little further forward yet. Yeah, we get her further forwarded. I think we'll be good. All right. The Bronco is on the Excursion. She's all chained down, strapped down, and ready to go. We talk more about the Bronco later, but right now, my focus is getting some miles on. It's gonna be a fun project. It's gonna be it's actually gonna be Gage's. So the Beast is Corbin's. I don't know. I'll show a picture of the Beast. The Beast is Corbin's truck. This is Gage's. Those are my two sons, if you didn't know. Yes, I also know that. They're very young to have their own vehicles, but these are theirs. So we're gonna get home hopefully tomorrow night. And I am stopping for some food and fuel. It's actually been like 6.5 hours since I stopped, which is kind of wild. So we're gonna check all the straps and everything and fuel up, and then we're gonna hit the road again. It is currently midnight. I made it to Illinois. And my plan here is I'm at a rest stop. I'm gonna try and find a place to park, and I'm gonna try and sleep for like 90 minutes or so, and then I'm gonna keep moving. That's kind of what I'm hoping. I can do, but we'll see. So basically, just sleep in the Excursion. We'll see if I will be able to do that or not. Hey, welcome back. It is 5:15 a.m. I only ended up sleeping on the edge of the rest area for 20 minutes. Didn't go very well. I stopped again like 2 other times for probably about the same amount of time, so I've maybe slept for an hour. We're in St. Louis, Missouri right now. It's 5 a.m. There must have been some major accident or something, because we're just like parked on the freeway right now. I'm not sure what's happening, but looks like they got it cleaned up already. That was pretty fast. Those skid marks look no good. There's the semi. What caused them to crash? Ooh, she is not looking good. We're currently in northern Iowa. It's been about 21 hours since we left with the Bronco yesterday afternoon. And I'm a few hours from home. It's looking like I'm gonna make it with no issues. I guess not necessarily impressed that the Excursion didn't break, but really glad that it didn't break again. It hasn't missed a beat since I left Florida. I'm still gonna sell it. Once something has wronged me, like vehicle-wise, like once a vehicle has wronged me or given me a certain amount of headaches, even if I fixed all those headaches, like I still just have like a lingering thought of what's gonna go next. And so I may very well be on top of everything, and now it'd be good for a couple years without needing more stuff. But I don't really want to take that chance, and I know that whatever it'll need again next will be a couple $1,000s like every other thing that's broken on this. So yeah, so we're gonna sell the Excursion. We'll figure out something else for towing and for the camper and all that stuff. I'm not worried about that. But yeah, so Excursion will be sold. The Bronco's doing good back there. Straps are tight. It's just kind of along for the ride. Yeah, super excited to get home and go take a nap because I'm pretty tired. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.